Okay, so yes, the last Divinity expansion just came out, which gives access to the Wurmkin clan and the Pact Shard feature. Which I don't know much about. Let's see. Start. So hope... It said worm... Yes, there we go. It should be unlocked right away. Resurrect the reclusive Wurmkin. These keepers of Titan lore and history bring the power they've stored over millennia of decade study and isolation. Hell yeah, I forgot about the hell yeah prompt. So yeah, I still never unlocked this clan. But here's the Wurmkin. Spine Chief 520, apply a Reap. Unit takes 1 damage per stack of shards after combat ends, does not decrease. Add shards by playing infused carbs. The Wurmkin use shards to power spells and abilities. Shards can exceed empty shards, but excess shards will be removed within the turn. Okay. Well, we want that as primary. What do we want as secondary? Red, green. I always liked green. Blue. Umbra was weird. I probably will just go with green. I always liked green. And then we can choose Restore or Root Seeds type focus. Let's just do the Restore. And then I'm going to turn down the Covenant ranking. I'm going to turn down the Covenant ranking because I just want to see. I just want to see the new clan. I haven't played in like a year, or whenever the game came out. Alright, good to see Esker. Hope you're doing great. Final boss, Seraph the Patient. Melee weakness to front unit. Rally, incant. Okay. Okay. We'll see how things go. Hopefully I remember how to do most things. Apply Daze to units when they enter the room below the Pyre room. When you play the 3rd card of the turn, draw 1. I don't want them to get up to the Pyre room at all. Let's just take this. When you play the 3rd card, draw 1. And then we can upgrade our champion to the Corruptor or the Decayer. Friendly units have +5 attack per shard. I don't even know how this shard mechanic works yet. Inspire. Triggers when you gain shards on this floor once per shard. Apply 2 Reap to enemy units. 1 damage per stack of shards. Per stack of Echo? This is all friendly units. That seems cooler to me. Okay. There's Choo-Choo, yeah, I'm hoping I at least vaguely remember how to do this. If we give enemies an extra 4 attack, we get an extra unit. Maybe that's worth it. There were a couple of the extra challenges I thought were terrible ideas, but yeah, this one. Clan starter cards are infused. 1 card in each draft pack will be infused. Gives you a shard thing. Hell is no more! Here's the charged. Build up charged echoes to empower Wurmkin units and spells on that floor. Shards that exceed available slots will disappear at the end of the turn. But so we can keep 4 of them slotted across multiple turns. Playing a few cards to add shards to that floor. The Wurmkin starting artifact, the Worm Tooth, applies infused to starter cards and 1 card per draft. This I don't understand. But hopefully when I see it in motion, I'll understand. So when played, the current floor will gain 1 shard. And let's put down our hero. I do like the design. So we infuse our dude and we get a shard. Now wait, these are all also infused. Wait, did I just infuse them or were they infused before? Oh, I'm confused already. Okay, well, I got 3 shard things. This thing's going to die, but this isn't. Wait, am I reaping myself? Oh, yeah, I put reaping myself, apparently. Huh. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So right now my champion dies because I reaped it. Oh dear. Okay, wait, so if I reap this, that dies. But my unit still dies. Unless I put a train steward in front. If that dies, we get the extra cash. But this is gonna move up to the final floor. Give it extra damage. Got train which they're monsters. Yes, I've already made one misplay. I've already made one huge misplay. I damaged my own unit. So here's the boss, but we're in trouble. I don't know if I want to reap the boss, so it continues, so it takes some damage, or if I want to reap this so it just straight up dies in the back. So now that takes 40 damage. Now it takes 47. We backstreet your boss, yeah, well. I mean, it's dead now. It's fine. Our misplays are fine. You mean to fight out? You can play the cards from hand, influence the fight. Yeah, it's a little tower defensey. It's a little tower defensey. GG, yes, when I started with a huge misplay. Okay, Shelter. 1 mana. Can only be played once per battle. Apply 2 armor per shard to friendly units. Also can only be played once per battle. Apply Infuse to all cards currently in your hand. Proclamation. Multiply the effects of magic power by 5. Deal 50 damage front unit. Lose 2 shards after you play this card. If you cannot, the card can't be played. See, one of these cards comes infused. Right, so it gives me a shard, but I have to spend 2 shards. But it seems nice. 0 mana, do 50 damage. The 0 mana also synergizes with how when you play the 3rd card of a turn, draw a card. Oh, 1 card per draft is infused. So, yeah, okay, so this was not guaranteed. This was random. That's what I want to pick anyway, so we're happy. So this one ended up infused. Interesting mechanic. Really heavily favor 1 card in the draft. but maybe you want one of the other ones way more anyway. Huh. Apply 4 attack and spikes 4. Costs 2, though. Steel Enhancer has more synergy with our Winged Steel. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's continue to take the Infused card, but that's interesting. Picking cards relatively like Slay the Spire. Yes, yes. There's a lot of Slay the Spire type games coming out lately. Slay the Spire, this game, Griftlands is one. Lightning was talking about one the other day, whose name I forget right now. Yeah, there's a big trend of these types of games, these deck builders. I like... And Mercenaries! And Mercenaries in Hearthstone is partly Slay the Spire based. We haven't seen much of it, but even Hearthstone's on the train. The monster train. Summon gains 60 mass health, rejuvenate, cultivate 2, increase the attack of the lowest health by the cultivate value. Yeah, let's just keep taking the infused card. What's this thing though? First of Kin. Triggers when this card is consumed on this floor. Triggers when a card is consumed on this floor. Is consume the effect that says you can only play something once per battle? I think so, right? But I'm not sure if I have any consume cards. I turned a couple down. So if you discard a card... yeah, it is, yes, yeah. So if you discard a card permanently, you gain extra 5 attack on this. Interesting. Interesting. AC special kill with 1,000 hours in it. I still need to come back to Slay the Spire. I still need to come back to Slay the Spire and take a look at the new stuff. Do I want a unit or some gold? Get a unit. Upgrade a unit to attack first. Upgrade a unit with +3 attack per shard. That one's cheap. Oh. I don't really need on these units too much. Having this attack first, though. That might be pretty nice. I can look at the unit we're gaining first, though, can't I? Steel Singer. Takes 4 spaces, infused, summon, gain 80 max health. When you rejuvenate, gain +1 attack permanently. Sweep can be useful for sure. We just gotta keep taking the infused cards. Destiny is destiny. Oh, Cyber Kitty, yes. Alright, let's put Quick on this. Quick is pretty useful. Okay. But yeah, Slay Spire, I need to see the last hero they added. And the last floor. I didn't really play since the beta. Non-boss units enter with spikes 3. Oh, man, that's actually... that's iffy. Spikes are iffy. Then again, these only have 1 health. I could take them out with just a Reap. I do have the Quick Attacker. But that Quick Attacker, I'd still get spiked. The spikes, I remember being a big problem. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to turn that one on. So these have Rage 2. So they start with a bunch of extra attack. But as they raise on the levels, they lose attack. So we usually want to build up at the top level here and hope we can just handle things at the end. Well, you get... oh, right. Moves directly from the first floor to the 3rd floor. Can And I remove that if that dies, or they still move up? I don't remember. We'll find out. That died. They do lose the haste. Okay. I couldn't remember. This is already gonna die. It's gonna get us 50 extra gold. Proclamation! So I can't play this unless I have 2 energy, yeah? If you cannot do this, the card cannot be played. Let's just test that. What? Extract 2 means I should lose 2 shards, right? I had 1 shard. I think. Oh! It itself is infused. Right. Like, says the card has one, so it's using its own infusion. Which is interesting, right? Because that's not how every game would work. Sometimes you would need 2, and that would use the 2 and give you back 1. But it's actually using its own, which is interesting. I like that it works that way. But it's slightly unexpected. So here we went to the 6th shard, but we're gonna drop to 4 when we end the turn. Okay. I could have avoided that, but I'm still trying mechanics. Okay, so... Actually, we're already gonna win, right? Wait, why is this... Why does it say this isn't dying despite the reap? He's just passed. Yeah, I'm wondering why this doesn't say it's dying, though. Now it says it's dying. Huh. Just never saw this game. If you've seen, like, Slay the Spire, it's quite similar. It dies after combat. Okay. Like some gold. There's another one of those proclamations, but this one's not infused, unlike our first one. Now this applies infused to cards in our hand. It also has synergy with our Winged Steel that makes us draw cards. 10 healing, remove 1 shard. Huh. But yeah, so this gives us a shard 1 time, and it has synergy there. I don't need to infuse my other cards, really, though, because all my cards have infused. No, not all of them. I guess the train stewards do. Let's take it. I just want to kind of keep taking the infused cards. Sting! Deal 10 damage to the front unit, draw +1 next turn. Yeah. Still synergy with our Winged Steel. I remember liking Sting when I played through when Monster Train came out. We had 3 free wishes today, got Mona. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I do not have Mona, but she's the enabler for the biggest, like, combo stuff in the game, damage-wise. Restore 20 power health. We don't need that, so let's go this way. Multi-strike 3. There's the rejuvenate one. I have so many rejuvenates. I think I'm still gonna go this way. Upgrade a spell. When played, the card's placed on top of your draw pile next turn. Upgrade a spell with +20 magic power and consume. Oh, but you can only use it 1 time. So if we put it on Proclamation, Because this multiplies the effects of magic power by 5, we do 150 damage with Proclamation. But we can only do it one time, instead of over and over again for 0 mana. Huh. Upgrade a spell to cost 1 less. Good synergy again with our draw stuff. It's a large number, it is. Timbers, is this free to play? This is not free to play. It's not expensive. It's like, it's on sale right now, 40% off. So, right now, not getting paid to say this, by the way. Not sponsored or anything. Hashtag non-ad. But, yeah, it's usually $25. They have it for $15 right now. And then they put out this new expansion for $10. So it's not very expensive, but it's not free to play. So wait, a spell gains holdover. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. That means I can sting every turn, which always gives me +1 draw, and I get 0 mana, which has synergy with my other draw thing. Right? I think. Takes 90 gold, but that seems super useful. Holders OP, yeah. And I'm deciding whether we want to put the Surge Stone on the Proclamation or not. I think I like the Proclamation. Being able to use it again. I could also pay 50 gold to purge one of these train stewards. I remember that being a good thing to do in the past. I'm gonna do it now. That's why it's 90. Yeah. Something interesting to be found in this hell vent. Yeah, good to see Turbo. Hef the Blacksmith. I don't know if this is new or not, but I don't remember seeing it in the past. She's got a big hammer. Hef the Blacksmith huddles near the train. She's clearly unaccustomed to the cold. Trust the rail's been smooth. Well, smooth as it can be in times like these. Found something of use. A couple of relics left behind by my father. Wasn't sure when you'd come by the forge, so I trekked out this damned cold to find you. Don't have room for both. Though you might have need for one. Yeah, I might be able to upgrade it later if it suits you. Which one of these do you want? Ooh, this is like a Bioshock weapon. Deal 10x damage. Add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile if you kill something. Spends all your remaining Ember. So we can do 1 mana, 10 damage, 2 mana, 20 damage. And if we kill something with it, we get more copies of it. Huh. Spike Driver Colony. Multi-strike 1, extinguish. When this dies, add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. It costs 0 mana, so it still has synergy with the Winged Steel. There's the game, this game need money more. If you need money more in this game, then I hope you get more money. I hope you get more money and the hope you get to play this in the future. Good. But priorities are good. Priorities are good. What? Which one do I want? Which one do I want? I don't know. Can't take the rail spike. Can't take the rail spike. Not of approval, hands with the rail spike. Careful with that. Looks ancient, but my old man made sure it would work for a good while. To get a few more of them. 4 or more will do. I'll make it worth your while. Okay, that's... I don't know if that's new or not, but it's curious. I'd never seen it before. Talos the Architect. Attacks quickly and decisively using powerful blows, knock back whoever she hits. Enemy units enter with 5 armor. Talos attacks every turn and pushes the units attacked back. Use the permanent copy enough you can get upgrade. Yeah. I guess Steel Singer's going into the deck. Oh no! I forgot. The champion costs 0. I'm just thinking of space. You want Steel Singer on floor 2 or the top floor? Put it on floor 2, even though it doesn't get to attack right away. Okay. We only have room for this on the top floor. There's the rail spike with adding the permanent copy of the card thing. We could just rail spike that right away, or rail spike this right away. What if we actually go... Fracture... Oh, shoot, the armor's throwing me off. Alright, well, there's the rail spike thing, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this right. So there's my sting with the holdover, which I was excited about. Train Screw does enough damage to kill that. These both die. This goes down by 4. I think we want to restore our chief. Put this here. So this should die after combat still, yeah, because it should take... Oh, no, because I don't have a shard up here. I need a shard up there. Alright, well, I can just use the sting here, and then that'll still die. And then we go restore. Restore. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Jeepers, what's the angel up there do? So that's the boss. That's the boss. So she keeps moving between all 3 floors until she dies. Would die to reap. The steward was useless. That's true. Although it's still here now to take a hit and then not do anything useful. Proclamation, we could do 50 damage to the boss right now. This dies without us taking any damage. Maybe I just want to use Proclamation to actually kill this. Leave the boss alone for now. Although, I don't know. 50 seems good. Yeah. So now we sting here. That dies, this doesn't. Fracture that, I believe should kill it because we've got so many shards. Restore, restore. Okay. Uh-huh. So, yeah, Sting keeps coming back to the top of our hand, which is sweet. I probably want to get this Awoken Hollow up on the top floor, just get it in play. Now that dies. This takes 6 damage. Okay. Boom, boom. I never see you again. Get me away from come out. I mean, it obviously sounds dirty, but I don't know what game we're referring to in this case. Alright, let's see. Sting. Proclamation. I guess we can do this. Bounding Echoes. Applies infused to the rail spikes. Fracture. Fracture. So now the boss dies. And we can still use a rail spike to get those permanent rail spikes, which might be good or not. The rail spike is still unclear to me. Alright. Yes. Whatever it is, I hope you enjoy it, Yaddy. And you should give Lightning a follow too, but also Yaddy. Let's check out Dandy Ace. Oh, was that the one? Yeah, because you said we'll take if it's good as Hades. Yeah, people were linking me to that, right? We got a rare pack. Wurmkin Spike. Only usable 1 time per battle. Apply 4 times X Reap to enemy units. Not just one enemy unit. All of them on one floor. Echoes of the Past. Apply +6 attack per shard. Clear your shards. It's the infused one. It's the infused one. I'll probably take it. Here's the infused one. Shell 8. At the end of turn, remove shards from the floor to remove shell from the front unit with shell. When all shell is removed, the unit will hatch. Once all shell is removed, the unit dies, triggering its hatch ability. Apply the egg unit's upgrades and stat changes to the summoned unit. Summoned unit. Host. Armor 20, multi-strike 1, apply 1 reap to enemy units. It only has 1 space. So we can put this behind, like, our champion. I want to try it. It's new. Hatch. +1 energy per turn. Your pyre gets attack. Your pyre always gets +10 attack and 30 energy. Yeah, I see. What's the shtick of this character? You build up these shards, and the shards empower your abilities. It's like an alternate mana source. And now we've got these egg cards, too, for one thing. It's interesting. Draw +1 each turn, +1 capacity each floor. So yeah, I don't want +1 draw each turn, but extra mana or extra capacity could both be good. The fact we have when you play your 3rd card of the turn, draw 1, makes us want to get extra mana. I do like extra capacity, though. I've liked extra capacity a lot in the past. Gain an artifact is great. Don't need the restore health, but gold is fine. Upgrade your champion. Duplicate any card except your champion. Select and remove up to 2 cards from your deck. Gain a Wurmkin unit. Artifacts are really cool, so I'm leaning towards the artifact, but if we did duplicate a unit, I could duplicate our cool proclamation ability, or I could duplicate the Sting with holdover, possibly. And that's really... Boy, I really want to duplicate that Sting. Next is Rail Spike for 40 is good. Oh, yeah, with the extra energy. That's true. That's true. His proclamation is your favorite unit. Or favorite spell? Can also remove some of our train stewards. Oh. Wait, no. Duplicate unit. Duplicate any card. Duplicate any card except your champion. Any card. It would work. Let's look at upgrade champion first, just I want to see. Corruptor 2. Friendly units have plus 10 attack per shard. You said unit. Oh, I said unit. Inspire. Apply Reap 2 to enemy units. I think I want this to Decayer. I think I want to combine the effects. Let's look at the Wurmkin unit. Here's another shell card. Shell 5. Summon 2 bog flies. 0 attack, but plus 5 attack per energy. And this says, when played, gain plus 10 attack, plus 10 health, and plus 1 capacity too, though, per shard. That's one's interesting. But it costs 2. I could even skip this. Let's try another egg thing. Okay, let's remove train stewards. So again, I think I want to duplicate our sting. I think I want to duplicate the sting with holdover. Duplicating the proclamation could be good too. Let's do this sting that we put the holdover on. Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, can't play Clash to shove the brain. This one is requiring some thinking for me. David, great to see you. Hope you're doing great. Sickened cowboy. I was just referencing that in relation to the Hearthstone amazing LP video that came out, because they showed a Warcraft 3 perspective, and so they showed one of the heroes, one of the orcs, looking down at the battlefield, giant in the sky, and all I could think about was the screaming cowboy. Blink of an eye, he's gone, trapped inside the cursed mirror. I like the disappointed look on the character on the left. Which video? The reveal would call the reveal for the big down in China. The big reveal video for I don't even remember what card they were revealing at this point, but they were revealing some of the watchtowers. Somewhere they collect raptor heads. That one I've not seen, but no, the one way in China that's like 6-7 minutes long or something with the live action orc and yada yada yada. I posted it on Discord, but I guess that was a while back. It's also been featured on Battle.net. At start battle, enemy units appear on all floors, but I get an extra 150 gold. Okay. Let's try it.